Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Momentum Monday. We make hundreds of decisions every day. You know, a decision is only as good as the information that it's based on. Oftentimes we use something called heuristics, which are simple rules of thumbs to base decisions on. But heuristics can be corrupted by bias. There's a couple of known bias to be aware of when you are considering decisions that you have to make. The first is called availability bias or confirmation bias. What that means is when a particular memory or thought is available in your mind, it comes up quickly. You've seen it often. You tend to think that it is a good thing, a good decision, a good product, a successful person, because it comes to your mind very quickly. The second thing I want to tell you about is called the halo effect. And what the halo effect is when a person is very well known in one particular category. Let's just say a Nobel Prize winner for physics. Then when they begin to speak about another subject, like cooking, we begin to assume that because they are so capable in physics, that they must be capable in cooking. But what do we really know that this person knows about the kitchen? So then the third is future framing. And what the future framing bias is when you go to make a decision, you think about what it's going to be like in the future. So for example, if you go to buy a new car, what it's going to feel like to pull up to the office and everyone says, wow, did you get a new car? Or that feel of driving around and you know, the perception of what it's going to feel like in the future, but you're not actually thinking through the process of what the decision is going to entail. So another bias is called motivated reasoning. And motivated reasoning is pretty self-explanatory, but it ultimately means that when you make a decision, you make it with a motivation in self-image. You're trying to protect or project a particular self-image, and the reason that you're making that decision is to create and foster that image. The next is escalation bias. And escalation bias is when you've invested so much time and so much energy and so much effort into something, either a project or a person or a relationship or a career or whatnot, that you find it difficult to say, this is failing, this is a losing situation, it's time to walk away. And then the very last thing is called the planning fallacy. And the planning fallacy is a bias in our mind when we forget how long it actually takes to accomplish something. So our mind begins to forget the full details and the nuances of, you know, a little bit of failure or fall through during the process. So we underestimate the time that it's going to take us to actually complete the task. So all of these biases affect our decision-making process. Join me next week and I'll tell you how to overcome each of them. Hope you have a great week and a great Monday, and I'll see y'all next week.